Alright, publisher journey video of the day. Just doing another video documenting my journey. Let me talk about what's going on. For me lately, I've just been just publishing all topics A to Z. In the middle of this year, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with AI because I noticed this year was a little bit slower than my previous years. And, I think it was about a couple years ago or whatnot, everyone started talking about AI, and I went to an event last year called 20 Books to 50K, which I highly recommend. It's in November. They have kind of transitioned to another brand called Author Nation, I believe. And I might go. I'm still thinking about, I probably should go. But it's in November in Vegas. But yeah, last year I went to the event, and the biggest topic of conversation, amongst all the authors out there in all genres was AI. And there were almost 1,700, I believe, 1,800, almost 2,000 people out there. And including all the big platforms like Amazon was there and whatnot. And the whole conversation was about AI. And there was already people out there in the frontier in the beginning. At the time, a lot of people were still unsure about using AI. But there were, there's always going to be a few percentage of people who try it out first. And I remember talking to a guy, he had published 700 plus books in fiction using AI. And he warned me hey, AI is going to take over. And not only him, but just the whole event, wherever I talked to everyone, people were asking about AI, bringing that topic into the conversation. So that kind of was alarming for me, and there were already people using AI at a high level. I met, like I said, that one guy I met who published 700 books in fiction. He was kind of he was pretty out there, but that's how you are when you are really focused on your niche. And he was almost like that wizard giving me almost like a prophetic advice for the future. He foresaw the future almost, because he was using AI and published all these books, a lot of them very successful, I believe. And he kept on saying the asteroid is coming. He kept warning me, the asteroid is coming. So you better you better do this, or you're basically you're out, And I was kind of anti-AI. I'm not going to use AI. I'm going to do the whole way. I'm going to do it the whole way. But I've noticed over the years, ever since AI came about, all these things Amazon and the platforms are pro-AI. They allow you to use AI now. They have an option for you to click, did you use AI to generate the content, create the content, whatnot, at what level and whatnot. So they're pro-AI. They're allowing it. And another alarming thing was, I saw people from all around the world who would never get into this publishing business, but now with AI, they're coming into it. And now they're making money. People not necessarily from countries where English is not their first language, or if it is, it's just you wouldn't expect. They're using AI and they're publishing tons of books, and they're just doing it. So when I saw everyone, the shift happening, the platforms are pro AI, there's more and more competitors coming about all around the world, not just the US. There's very successful authors and publishers already using AI to really scale their business, like that guy I talked to who has 700 plus books. The sales overall, most people are not talking about it, but I think I've seen in discussion boards, it's kind of slowing down. And I have a lot of books on all topics A to Z. So I kind of I feel like my books, they represent the market, the results I'm getting. And I've seen over the years, especially this year, it was kind of slowing down. I'm going to be honest with you. And it was worrying me a little bit. It was worrying me. I was like, what the heck is going on? You know? What's going on? And also on top of that, my previous way of hiring writers, you know, hiring freelancers, real life everyday experts, I found on, you know, platforms, and I love to do it because I love finding new talent. That wasn't working anymore. I'm gonna be honest, this year out of all years was the toughest. I don't know what it is. I feel like as a whole, as a society, people are just caught up and distracted more than ever with social media, TikTok, YouTube, even more than ever. Year after year, people are getting more addicted to their phones. So I feel like they're putting in less effort into the cover letter answers like they did 2, 3, 4 years ago, when I found a lot of writers put in a lot of effort into the cover letter answers, expressing their passion and their hobbies. And I would see it when I see their cover letter answers. But this year, out of all years, I kept doing what I did in the previous years, posting jobs on Upwork. But the applicants, they were putting in minimum effort. I wasn't finding the talent I usually found back in the days. And on top of that, if I found people who wrote long cover letter answers, they were using AI. I could tell because they wouldn't fill in the blanks. You know? Like, dear sir, I would like to work for your company. And you could tell it was from AI. It was not like their writing. So even the freelancers were using AI. All these reasons all came together for me to finally say in the middle of the year, you know, May, I had one of the slowest months ever, I would say. I said, you know what? You know, compared to the past 3 years or whatnot, I was doing all right, you know? I said, you know what? I got to do this now. And I've got to try this out. And that's when I decided I'm going to go with AI, man. I have to. I got to save my business. And I started doing it slowly, you know? One book at a time. I only published like 2 books in May using AI. First topic about artificial intelligence. You know, I want to do an AI about AI. I want to do a book about AI using AI. Second book about, you know, my passion knowledge, self-publishing. I might do more on that in the future. Then I got the gist of doing AI a little bit more, better. And then eventually I found a kind of a process of how to create a book using AI. And then after that, I started publishing more and more. And now I'm at the pace of doing 2 books a week, 8 books a month. And it's getting better. And my business slowly turning around. You know? It's not quite there at my best months, I want to be honest. But it's slowly turning around. And that's why I'm going gung-ho method right now. I'm going all out. That's why I'm publishing 8 books a month. If not, I'm trying to do more. Because I want to turn my business around. So for those of you guys that kind of anti-AI, I understand. I've been there. I was there. But if you really want to save your business, whatever level you are at, you may have to consider how to do it. And once I started changing that, once I started adopting AI to my business, that's when things start to turn around. And I'm going to keep at it, man. So I got to go. Thanks for watching. Click the link below the video. Take action. Learn more. Thanks for watching. Talk soon, all right? Take care. Bye.